I'm back again. I can move! Well, kind of. So yeah, I'm not gonna bore with the details, but long story short, hurt my back over the weekend. And couldn't really do much of anything until yesterday. But here I am, and we're gonna date. Okay, you know what? Let's just keep my name as my name. Pronouns, let's go she, her for these. No, cities. Now, I was tempted to go with raccoon. Like, Spoonie has. But let's see what other ones I can... Oh, no, that's perfect. You know what? Let me go Midgar. It's kind of perfect. Next. No, I'm just gonna use them. Valdivian approved. The first treadmill was invented in England in 1818 as a torture device for prisoners. You know, I can believe that. I have seen the difficulties people have had navigating treadmills. So, the idea of them being a torture device, I can believe it.
Congratulations. Your degree in customer service has rewarded you with a remote job at Valdivian, one of the foremost mega corporations of our times. Though your house may be large, it is empty, and its halls long for visitors. The sticky notes on your bulletin board remind you of your ultimate aims, but for now, it's time to get to work.
This must be a desk, although you've always thought of it as a table with work.
Valdivianites! Happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your employment contract. Today, however, is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our new hire. Please join me in giving her a warm welcome to our team. Out of the 30-ish job applications we didn't immediately burn, yours had the least spelling errors.
Mine would have no spelling errors, thank you very much.
You're joining us at a very exciting time, and we're all rooting for your success. As it lovingly says on the plaque above our daycare center...
No way in hell my applications would have...
Our business is family.
Any
We're
spelling
so
errors.
excited
I have
to
not
have you
spent the
joining
last...
ours.
What?
Coincidentally, the daycare center has
20
been shuttered
years?
indefinitely due to the recent economic downturn. We thank our director
In and
of
around the
childcare
world of
coordination,
journalism,
Irene
too.
Thomas, for her inspiring work.
Hi there. You
Do
come
you know,
highly
have any
recommended.
spelling errors in
I've
my
heard
work?
Great things about your can-do attitude.
Shut up, Dingleberg.
Huh. Not sure what that's all about. I'll have to look up that term later.
I
I'm
just-
Tom, your
Don't worry, I'm Scottish. If it's an
manager.
insult, it's probably a
But
term
you
in
might
German.
find it easier to think of me as a leadership principal guidance associate.
Prick.
I'm not from your town myself, but I have heard great nice things about that specific locale. Seems like you are a customer success strategist. That's wonderful. You should be proud.
Who cares? Let me go.
Oh, someone's in a hurry
Let me
to
go.
work. I won't
No, I'm
keep
keen to get
ya.
out of this conversation.
Hey, you there? Hey, hey!
You
that customer service robot voice on at all times, and no matter how
Hey,
mad
Grizzly,
you
yeah.
get,
Make haste
never
with this
give it back to
conversations.
them.
I want to
And
get
remember,
out this.
I might have set
'Cause
you up
this
for
is-
this job, but you got it because you deserve it.
Damn right I
You
do.
literally have a degree in customer service.
I don't, but we'll just pretend I do.
Yeah, well, I'm allowed. Oh, geez, here comes my manager. I gotta get back to work. Good luck, okay? You got this.
Bye.
I have a broken sewing
You
machine.
have new tasks.
Oh, wow, thanks! You're the best.
Hello,
No, I'm just gonna issue refunds.
A refund! How dare you!
Oh, never mind.
I ordered this couch, but it popped in on my kitchen is all white and covered with wet stuff. Okay. Yay.
I am a scientist.
Okay, I'm not sure why it's dipping out on this.
This is not cobalt. It did not respond to normal cobalt stimuli.
Are you a supervillain?
Why would you ask me that?
Only bad guys buy stuff like elements from a storefront.
Oh, haha. I understand now. But no.
Okay, this type of science is above my current Valdivian level.
Meaning?
Manager.
Ah.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel, and I have counted precisely 480
Very soothing
paper clips in
voice,
this
Emmanuel.
box. I would like a refund promptly. Thank you.
Would you like to go on a date?
Perhaps, provided things go well.
Yay! Please wait as I transfer you to my manager.
What? No, I want a refund.
This is our mistake. We'll be issuing you a refund.
Thank you for noticing. Have a happy day to you and your soul. And if you are ever free for that date, I will be around Cape Horn for the next 6 months. Stop by anytime.
Guys.
Valdivianites! Salutations from the chatbot that has replaced your CEO, David Most. Just kidding. CEO is an extremely important position, and there is no way a computer could ever replicate the ingenuity, expertise, and warmth I utilize daily to bring leadership to our team and value to our shareholders.
Liar.
Humanity is absolutely integral to the
You're
transformative
lying.
work we do here at Valdivian, and I will defend the essential importance of human contributions in every single aspect of this company. Excluding,
You
of course,
are a
the
lying
following
liar
departments:
who
sales, marketing, finance, legal,
lies.
operations,
Bossman.
public relations, communications, product, research and development, customer service, facilities, janitorial, and of course, human resources. If your department has been affected,
I mean,
however,
yeah,
do not
you
fear.
don't really need human
Your new
resources if
Val
everything's being
9000
run by
AI
robots.
assistant isn't
Or
here
AI.
to replace you.
Well, you might need
It's
some human
merely a
resources actually, because
useful
you'll need people
tool
to
help you
program it and
determine
stuff.
if your job
And make sure it
is
doesn't blow up.
obsolete. Speaking of, please join me in bidding a fond Valdivian farewell to Glenn Bernard and the amazing artificial intelligence team that built the Val 9000. While the Val 9000 has unfortunately
just stopped at
determined
9,000,
your
they didn't go
incredible
over
skills
9,000.
would be better
Okay.
utilized elsewhere, your contributions to our shareholders won't
Okay.
soon be forgotten.
Sam! Got a quick minute?
No, piss off.
Oh, no. You probably aren't, champ. The thing is, Valdivian has done some really intensive research.
Can you tell I have
And it
issues
looks
with
like
management?
Val 9000,
Being
the latest
fair.
iterative AI tech, is going to be taking over your job for the foreseeable future.
Okay, should we as a species be concerned about this? Yes, we should.
I don't think so.
Yes, we should.
So, I
we
guess
should
don't
be concerned,
necessarily
okay?
need you around
Terminator
anymore,
is
but
not
we can't
aspirational.
exactly let you go without cause.
No, there's The
You and I
Handmaid's
are in
Tale, but
something
this is where we're
called
going.
Labor limbo.
Thank the gods I'm on this
We'll
side
be
of the
around
Atlantic.
until we specifically muck things up, which then they can terminate us with cause. So, no muck. I'm over here doing my best too. Keep following the leadership principles and I'll check in with further updates.
No, you won't, you liar.
So, are you one of the affected people?
Yerp. First, I was liberated.
I mean, I knew this was coming soon, but like, didn't expect it today. Sorry for getting you this job and then getting you fired.
Okay, not fired, I'm in limbo. Don't worry, I'm not actually fired yet. It's okay, like a bad party, my job is just in limbo. You know what, like a bad party.
Oh, yeah? That kind of makes sense. In a completely twisted way, of course. Well, they're gonna lock you out of here on your computer, so we can't talk here anymore. Are you
Boo.
on Discord?
Yeah, I signed up, but didn't know anyone.
Well, you do now. We should talk there more. Who knows who's listening to us here?
Everyone.
Talk to you later.
Would you like to? Yeah, fine. Let me move around. Discord.
Hello.
Sup?
Okay, here goes nothing.
Yeah, Discord. Well, they
Well,
can't
that's
call
not
it
important.
Discord because they'll get sued.
As a friendly yet anonymous hacker. Any second now, you will receive a delivery via drone to your front door.
Yeah,
Tell
to my front
absolutely
door,
no
not
one
through
is in
it.
your possession.
Okay, I played the
I
demo.
will
I know what
return with
happens.
Further instructions when the time is right.
You said to the front door, not through my front door.
Perhaps.
But alright. Yeah, they smashed the door in. So I was not best pleased with that. I mean, alright, it did fix it till the next morning, but... But yeah, Tinfoil Mush specifically said to the front door. To it! Not through it.
You're not quite sure how it happened, but there's a smiling, pink-haired stranger standing just a few feet away from you.
Hey, girly.
You don't remember inviting anyone over. You certainly remember inviting someone this cute to your house.
Yeah, she's cute.
Hey
I'll give her
there! Your life is about to change. Hope you're ready.
that. Shut up, I hate you already.
You know it, but I'm not just any pair of glasses. I'm here to help you out. I'm a pair of Dateviator glasses. My name is Skylar Specs. Woohoo!
I do have to wonder how many cosplayers are
lenses
currently
have
working
special
on
properties.
cosplays of
They
this.
allow you to
I mean, the meetups
directly
will be
acknowledge
insane.
a thing's existence.
Yeah, it'll actually be here because this is the full game, not the demo.
Or date.
I think with before it was the case I couldn't get the key because I was playing the demo. But this is the
You
full
see
game.
all the things around your house? Things you might have taken for granted? Now you have the power to get to know them better. A lot better. And I have a feeling, just a silly old little feeling, just a grumpy feeling in my little tum-tum, that it'll help make your life a little bit more richer. And maybe find some love. Love that is all around you. In fact, let's go on a date right now. So, we are going to awaken our first dateable object.
The door.
Go up to a door, any door, and shoot some cool beams at it. Yeah, pew 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 pew, go go.
You're still standing in your house, but the unbelievable amount of bouncer energy radiating from the tall stranger who's just appeared in front of you would have you believe you're standing outside of a club.
I just realised the pattern on his shirt looks like panels on a door.
No funny business.
I've just realised that.
Don't want to see those spectacles being used for something untoward.
I just spotted that the pattern on his shirt is the panels on a door.
Hey, Dorian.
Clever.
Trust me, this is going to go super well.
You sure about that?
It's fun finding all these little details. Okay, I'm just along for the ride.
I'll believe it when I see it.
After awakening an object for the first time, you get to speak with them here. You get to speak with each object once per day.
We get a little knackered by using this newfangled date viator rubbish, you see.
Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with a dateable object, your relationship status changes. There are 3 statuses: love, friendship, and hate.
Yeah. As so the bouncer thing is the alarm box. His watch is the handle. And like his the earring is like the security chain. And the necklace is keys.
Love can get you towards some really special paths for those you are truly interested in.
But it's not necessarily the best of the options in my mind.
Dorian is a big defender of friendship.
If everyone were friends, the world would be an awful lot safer, in my opinion. I've seen the complications.
He's got a point there.
I've
He has
lived
got a
through
point.
the jealous quarrels of hate. The true bond is one between 2 friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
I'm seeing a keyhole as part of one of the tattoos, so...
That's our bouncer Dorian talking, but you can go toward whichever one you like. Even hate, which isn't my fave personally.
You speaking of Reggie?
Ugh, don't remind me.
Human, you seem like a good sort. So we'll be friends. For now.
We are friends with Dorian.
Feels good, yeah? But
Friends.
friendship gets you
As
even
it should
more
be.
than that. I call it specs points. Take a look at this cool personality chart. Number go up.
Okay, so that's all the different categories. That will sort of like level up, I assume, as we go.
Each dateable object has points.
It wasn't
to
really
give
much of a thing
whenever
in the
you
demo,
achieve an
so
official relationship status
there's
with
obviously
them.
going to be
Get
different
more of
things to
them
learn.
be able to choose
Yeah,
some more
the
advanced options.
you've got the sort of door frame design and everything. Okay, feel ever so slightly more confident.
You wear it well.
You can check out your specs points on your phone, which... Wait. We gotta talk to your phone.
Yeah, we do.
Dutiful's, love.
Bring on
Bye,
phony shit.
Dorian. Take out your phone and then shoot my beams while it's out.
Yeah, definitely gonna pick up on more of the details and stuff. Now that we've got the full...
A beautiful stranger with
The
a
full game.
dazzling smile appears in front of you, shooting you a knowing wink. She turns that megawatt smile your way, and it feels like the sun is shining only on you.
Hey there. Ooh, I like it much better
No,
up
it's
here where I
trying
can
to
see your
turn
face.
brightness up too much. Okay, now my phone is talking.
Your phone? We'll see about that. You gotta win me over first, honey. Of course, to do that, someone's gotta show you how things work. Hello, hello.
I love this outfit design.
Oh, you must
I
be
love Finish's
Skylar.
outfit design.
Glad we've got the human on board with the latest tech from Valdivian.
I've been doing a little tutorial with her about how things work.
Oh, well, my sweet human. Lucky for you, I've got a gap in my schedule and a soft spot for that lost puppy look.
Okay, what kind of schedule does the phone have? Hold on. No puppy dog. Okay, what kind of schedule does a phone have?
All of them. Yours, mine. I stream sometimes for my own socials. And still gotta make sure I don't lose battery or overheat.
Very important. Don't want phone to go boom.
Anyway,
Like my laptop almost did.
I installed some apps on your phone that are only accessible when you put on your glasses. Bring out your phone, put on the glasses, and you'll see some new ones. One of them is an app Skylar made called the Data Decks.
It's my way to keep track of all sorts of fun info about us dateable objects.
Because there are a lot of us around this house.
Yeah, there is. There's quite a lot.
You know what? Maggie the magnifying glass also just dropped a really cool app. Oh, gotta run! Another call coming in!
Bye, Phoenicia!
Onward!
Now, go awaken the magnifying glass in the living room.
Which, of course, is conveniently located on its own little shelf next to the piano.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure there's probably cosplayers already working on this stuff. I have
There's a
no
distinct
doubt
air
that
of
there will be
mystery
people
to the
already
private
working
eye
on
that stands
these.
before you. She reminds you of the old detective serials your parents used to watch. She gives you a scrutinizing glare through her magnifying glass, one eye comically enlarged. It's especially goofy looking to see it on someone with glasses.
Well, well, well. What have we here?
Me.
Aha! I think I've seen a description for someone wearing just such a fantastic red shirt. You're not a suspect, are you?
I'm not wearing a red shirt. I'm actually wearing a Deadpool t-shirt.
Very suspicious behavior, this not knowing.
I don't know what I don't know.
It's our human's first day talking with us. Go a little easy on her. Interesting. These glasses come in from the outside and are already trying to influence my case? Trust me, this human has a lot of potential to make this house a better place.
Okay. I'll do my best, but no guarantees. I can't wait to mess every one of your objects up. You know what? I'll do my best, but no guarantees.
Truthful. Regardless.
It's the standard RuPaul rule. Good luck and don't F it up.
As you are the human, I should give you a way to track down all the suspects yourself to keep you on my side, hopefully. I call this feature Rumors. It's installed on your phone.
Ooh, that tickles.
Unlike Skylar's Datadex that gives you the lowdown on those you've already met, Rumors tracks clues you've been given to locate all the pesky, hidden objects that are tricky to find. It's good for rounding up suspects, tracking down evidence, and getting a sense of the household scuttlebutt.
Okay.
Tough audience, I see. Take a look at Rumors in your phone. It'll help you find your way to your last dateable for today. Good luck, Gumshoe.
It's getting late. Who should be the last one we talk to before I run out of charges? Oh, check out that rumor Maggie gave you if you...
So yeah, we've got Datadex. Skylar, Phoenicia. We've got a lot to go through. Yeah. Where was it going? Rumors, that was it. So yeah. Gonna go talk to the bad.
Standing here in your bedroom, you're struck by the realization that it's been entirely too long since you had anyone near your bed who wasn't, well, you. How strange, then, that the beauty standing before you feels so familiar, even though you're certain you've never seen her in your life. She's all curves and comfort, a soft body and softer facial features that seem to invite one closer subconsciously. She's positively enchanting.
Hey there, stranger.
Okay, why do I feel like I know you?
Because you do. I'm Betty, And I'm your bed. We've been sleeping together so many years, it would be a little weird if you didn't know me, don't you think?
Yeah, probably. Okay, been sleeping with a beautiful woman, didn't know it. I feel like I definitely remember sleeping with someone as pretty as you. I've been alone a lot longer than I would like to admit. Don't care when I skip. You know what? Someone as pretty as you.
I've been here for it all, darling. But we can make some new memories from here on. It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long, isn't it? Will you be bringing someone back here anytime soon?
It's not really my thing. I hope so. I haven't been alone by choice. I hope so.
Don't you worry.
And that's kind of the aim of the game, really.
I have a strong feeling that'll be changing soon. Oh, by the way, Skylar told me everything. But don't you worry, I might be here now, but you can still sleep in your bed just like you always do.
Good.
You can choose to talk to me or not. But I do hope you'll come talk to me. It'd be nice to finally get to know each other.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh, how lovely. Come back soon then, cutie. Well, anyway, I'll be here. See you tonight. I can't wait.
Sorry I'm late. I took a look at rumors and got caught up in some real head scratchers. We can talk about it later. For now, let's go to sleep. Today, I kept you on a tight schedule, but tomorrow is a brand new day, and you can truly experience your new powers to your heart's content.
Yep.
Oh, hitting the hay already?
Mm-hmm.
Come get comfortable then. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
I thought I might have been able to open that. Oh well. Shut the door. Go to sleep. Okay, so we've got things in here. Ah, okay, that's handy. I can actually open both sides.
Good morning. Are you ready to start getting to know everyone around here better?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe finally find some love?
Okay, why am I
Glad
doing
you
this?
asked. I was sent to you for a reason. A well, mysterious reason.
Right, from the tinfoil hat hacker.
Exactly. Since there's no one else here you could ask about it, I'd recommend doing the only thing you can do, and date.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, I think I'm good. It's like I played the demo, so I know the basics.
That might be it for this little Date Theaters tutorial. But I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon. Let's date!
Right. I just want to have a sort of proper look around, because I get that I didn't, when I was in the demo, I didn't really kind of explore overly much. Okay, so we've got all this in here. So yeah, window frame, lamp, curtains, the remote. Okay, you know what? Let's start with something in this kitchen. Actually, you know what? I'm quite fond of toast in the morning. Let's talk to my toaster.
You hear her before you see her. A charming musician with literal coils of curly hair that swing cutely as she paces back and forth in your kitchen. She's clearly absorbed in something. She appears to be talking to herself.
Wow.
Ay, mira. Look at all these crumbs. I'm gonna be writing some great music soon. I can tell. I'm at my most creative when I'm a little messy.
Need a writing partner? I can help you get this crumbs. You need a writing partner?
The musician starts with a cute little yelp, placing her hand on her chest.
Yeah, the shoulder pads of toast. I love it. And it's the different shades of toast as well.
Ay, you can't sneak up on me like that. You never know what's gonna pop out of these slots. You gotta be careful. I'm not even gonna get started on you as a writing partner. I know that, like, I don't know you at all or anything. But I am pretty sure you're not up to the challenge of writing with me. I have, like, really high standards.
She picks up her guitar, striking a glamorous pose.
Okay, it's like you've got a knife. You've got all different set. Oh, I love this. Hang on, are her earrings Pop-Tarts?
I'm Miranda Dulce Tostadora, lead singer and guitarist of Miranda y las Migas. ¿Qué tal?
Yeah, the dress and toaster elements, the controls on the waist.
Here by a lot.
There's a knife on the guitar. Her bracelets are bagels. The bracelets are bagels, and I'm pretty sure her earrings are Pop-Tarts.
All kinds. Pop, Gregorian chanting, barbershop, whatever we feel like. If that dial is on 7, then siete we go.
Okay, barbershop?
I know, it totally surprised me too. That dumb little rotating ball. But for real, you'd be surprised. The harmonies are so great.
Yeah, the power chord's the tie on the bottom of her dress.
Hey, maybe I'll sing something for you sometime.
If I'm lucky?
And you would be lucky too. I'm really good. Just stay on my good side. ¿Me entiendes? Oh, and obviously, if you like neat toast, I'm here. Okay, busy, sexy little tostadora with the gig coming up. Time to make the toast. Hasta luego.
Oh, I do like toast. Okay, No, I just realized in the demo I didn't really do any of the characters in the bathroom. So what have we got in here? We've got the mirror, the sink, soap, the light switch, the shower, the toilet, the plunger, the towels, the shelf, toilet paper. We've got an air vent up here. Can I open the shower? No, I can just turn it on and off. Okay, I thought I might have been able to open the shower because there's little bits on those shelves, but I'm guessing the shower is sort of like a one and all thing. It's like, you know what? Mirror. Let's see who we get.
It doesn't seem quite right. What you imagined you were aiming the date theaters at turned out to be...
Me, Lucinda Lavish.
Holy hell. Wow.
The best character in the whole goddamn game.
Huh? Oh, I love those shoes.
Yeet.
Okay, oh hello, best character in the whole goddamn game. It's like, you sure about that? Nah, dog, you were straight trash. Okay, best character in the whole goddamn game?
Damn straight. Watch this.
Did I just get points?
I can just do that. Make you more charming.
I got points! Okay, got any more?
You know it. But you'll have to earn it.
Okay.
Honestly, though, it's just because I adore that fantastic red shirt you're wearing.
It's not red! It's got red bits on it, because it's Deadpool. But...
Because I made it. You bought the very expensive DLC.
I did actually buy the DLC.
And I'm your reward. Your sacrifice to the endless money pit that is this game is not going unnoticed.
Yeah, I did buy the DLC.
And you
It was in a package.
Rewarded.
Lucinda mashes together her ample bosom.
Oh my God. Hang on. Oh, I need to. Sorry, I need to send a photo of this to Spoonie and Doom real quick. Oh, this is too good. You know what? Let's
You
go into
want
the
to give my Bazumis a squeam?
maybe.
Which one? Left or right Bazumi?
You give both her Bazumis a squeeze. They feel tender and firm. Exactly what you had hoped.
Greedy! There's almost nothing to save for later. Thank you for giving me your attention. But a lavish lady has to always leave her little lover wanting. I'll see you around, lover. And who knows? You might just get lucky.
Oh, good grief. Well, that was a thing that happened. Yeah, I'm gonna need to hydrate after that. Oh, okay, that was something. But yeah, I do actually have the DLC for this as well. Yeah, that was definitely something. Oof. Why is Discord being a bellend right now? Is it jealous of Discord? Okay, so that was right. Hang on. Actually, let me pull up the data decks. Okay, why that sound is there the whole time, I do not know. Okay, Christina V, okay. I don't know why the scrolling sound is there all the time. Okay, we got Maggie. I'd imagine with Lucinda being... here we go. Sarah Natatini. It's not a name I immediately recognize. No way. I look her up and immediately it says the voice of Ash Ketchum. But yeah, she's the voice of Ash Ketchum. Okay. Didn't expect that, but yeah, I don't know why the scrolling noise is there the whole time. Who am I not? Oh, Dorian, that's who. Dorian is obviously Ben Starr. Right, is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody in the Daedex. Background! I can choose one background. Pride flag. Obvi. Oh, no, I don't want to look in there because it's character flares. Oh, I never did anything in here. Okay, we've got a couple of books here. Oh, literally books, I mean.
The distinct scent of books, that slight hint of vanilla and mystery, fills your nose. And while it's not at all unwelcome, it is strange to smell it when you're not actually paging through any of your books. It only takes you a few moments to track down the source of the smell. What appears to be the spirit of literature hovers a few feet away from you, nose in a book. When he sees you, he nearly drops the book he's holding, rewarding you with a glare.
Oh, for God's sake, you cannot sneak up on me like that when I'm reading.
Yeah, don't sneak up on a reader. It doesn't end well.
You have no way of knowing what world I've been in. I might mistake you for a zombie or an ill-mannered country gentleman, and, well...
I might have to act accordingly, you see.
Chuck the book. Okay, that'd be bad. I'm not a gentleman, how do you? Okay, but if I was a zombie. Yeah, quills, bookworm as tattoos. You've got the bookmark in the hair. Yeah, that would be bad. I do like the little bookworm tattoo. It's adorable.
Probably. I suppose that would depend.
The bookworm tattoo is adorable.
My name is Lyric. I chose the name myself, you know. I was originally written as Lionel. Can you imagine?
No, Lionel doesn't work.
I am the embodiment of all literature, an indisputable master of the written word. I have read positively everything. I'm voracious with books, poetry, magazine articles, any genre, any length, any style. I love it all. I know you're curious about all that, so I figured I'd offer it right up front.
Thank you. Okay, I'm totally curious what you're reading right now. Didn't ask, but sure, good to know. I was actually just looking for a new book for myself. Any recommendations? You know what? I have a TBR that is quite long, so I probably shouldn't add any more to that, but what the hell.
My, aren't you a clever cheese? Coming right to the source. Do I have recommendations? Gentle scoff. This one right here is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sink, a riveting account of voyaging in a submersible to rescue a clean sponge from a dirty band of moldy criminals. This one, Angles in America, is a non-fiction history on the American phobia of rounded spaces. A bit dry, but it does make you see space and
Take
architecture
on Angels in
light.
America.
This one I picked up on a whim, and I won't put down until they pry it out of my cold papier-mâché fingers. Pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement while my gym equipment watches.
Oh, this is what Spoonie got the other night. which led me to a Google search I now immediately regret doing.
Oh, this isn't even the tip of the iceberg. This is like one molecule of ice that's floating near the tip of the iceberg. The iceberg is 2,000 miles wide.
Let's just say that title is based on a real book title. Okay, that clarified nothing. What do you do with all this reading? What do you do with all the reading?
What do you mean?
Do you write your own stuff?
Sadly, I've never even written a paragraph. Not a single line of text. Not a word. Not a punctuation mark.
Oh, we gotta do something about that.
We do? We?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean that you would help me write? Write with me?
Yeah.
We could co-author the first book of lyric?
First book of lyric is a pretty cool title, actually.
Well, I never. This is most excellent. I wager you're about to become the first human in history to help a book write a book. All very exciting.
Yeah, it is.
I have some materials to gather. Pens, paper. We'll probably need quite a bit of extra paper to crumple dramatically on the floor when writer's block sets in.
Obviously.
Oh, how fun! I'm about to experience writer's block!
Oh, don't get too excited. Writer's block sucks.
All right, I'll get to
So don't get too excited about that.
Ready shall I be?
It's like, yeah, maybe don't get too excited about that. Oh, I have a Discord notification.
Hey!
Sam!
How's things in labor limbo? You been using all that extra time to do anything fun?
Kinda. My life got a little weird.
Weirder how?
I have magic glasses. Got this weird gift in the mail.
Just out of nowhere?
Yep.
So what was it?
Special glasses.
What's so special about them?
Okay, bring household objects to life. They make gajinkas out of stuff in your house. They can turn any object into a person, sort of. Okay, they can turn any object into a person, sort of.
I know you've been watching too much anime. What do you mean?
I don't watch that much anime. It's exactly what I said. And there's more.
More? I'm still on the first part.
Well, catch up. I'm getting to know them.
You understand how insane you sound right now, right? Like, if you were literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, this person thinks I'm stupid. You're serious? You're not fucking with me?
Yeah. Serious as a heart attack.
Man, what? What? You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses?
Dateviators.
Dateviators? This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
Fine. Where's lyric? Ah. Okay, so I've got two more. One I definitely want to spend on talking to Betty again, because I just think it's polite. You know what? Let's talk to the fireplace.
The fiery figure that stands
Oh.
before you nearly
Oh, damn.
defies description. He's fire given
Oh,
form.
hot damn.
But despite the hot air that radiates from
Literally,
him,
hot
there's
damn.
something decidedly chill about his entire being.
Oh.
Hey, what up, hot stuff? It's about time we sparked up a conversation. I'm Dante, the fireplace.
It is definitely a look.
Sure, we just met, but you could think of me as an old flame.
I know that voice. Okay, so you've been expecting me? You've been expecting me.
Of course. The hearth is the heart of the home. I see what you're doing. Kinda get me fired up too.
I like the sound of that.
Nah, not like that. Little freaky deaky indoor dork. Fired up to teach. And you need my help.
Okay, yeah, I do.
Uh-huh. You got as much game as an abandoned Toys R Us.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But it's all good, because I've been waiting for the perfect student.
Wait, was that an insult?
Yup. If you really want to up the ante in this love hunt, you need to work on your pickup lines.
Oh no.
I'm serious. It's not always gonna be so easy as firing up those specs and talking someone's ear off. Be it love, friendship, or hatred. The sizzling art of the pickup is all you need. I'm the master, and you're the perfect human to pass the torch to.
Okay, really think I'm worthy? I don't know, aren't pickup lines kind of... They are kind of cheesy a little bit.
What? No way. Gotta melt the ice somehow.
You're literally the walking embodiment of a fireplace. I don't think you're gonna have any problem melting ice.
Pickup lines are one way to do that. A great opportunity to show someone you're interested in that you're funny, sexy, and smooth. Max those charisma stats. My point is that with my help, you got a chance to burn bright. But if you don't learn how to take the first step by talking to someone, you won't ever light the flame.
Thank you.
No sweat, hot stuff. I think it's time we start the first lesson. If you can handle the heat, that is.
Who is that voice? It's like Okay, bring it on.
Hell yeah!
There's something familiar about that voice and I can't figure out what.
Tell you what, let's start with some punny pickup lines. See what I'm working with here. So what do you think? You up for it?
Fire away.
Seems like you're already getting the hang of this.
So I'm gonna have to look up who this is, because that voice, I recognize it. It's bloody Rufio. It's Rufio from Hook. Oh my god. It's Rufio.
All right. How about this?
Otherwise known as Dante Basco.
What up, hottie? Got a light?
Oh, why did I not get that sooner?
Because I think you just might be my perfect match. Huh? Huh?
Okay, yeah, I'll give him that. That's...
What'd you think?
Yeah, it's actually
See?
pretty smooth.
It's fun, right? But I just can't send you out there with my trademark material. I gotta show you how to come up with your own. Teach a man to fish and all that.
Yeah, I suppose.
How would you mix it up? Stir the coals, you know? Okay, so what would you change it to? I feel you.
I can't
No
do
pressure, and I
any
totally
of
get
the
where you're coming
options because I don't have the
from.
points.
See, that was all a trick question. Or a lesson, I guess. I was just trying to show you that pickup lines can be corny and fun, but not always the perfect opener.
Okay, as long as you're not relying on them, they can be pretty fun.
Now you're getting it. Tell you what, I'm gonna teach you how to make connections in a deeper way. And your first real lesson in the art of the pickup isn't about some magic one-liner.
Oh, I can't believe I did not get that was the voice of Rufio.
You're gonna learn how to open the gates of someone's heart. Get to know
I've
their
watched
soul,
Hook
you know?
so many times. I love that movie.
You ride with me and you're gonna learn how to be smooth, but in a sensitive way. I call this style The way of the flame. Think you can handle it?
Bring it on. Why not?
Alright. I'll give you a day to cool off. See me later for our next lesson, you little firecracker.
Ooh, I like that
Later.
firecracker. Okay, is there somewhere I can look at the collectibles, or...? Yeah, I didn't want to wait until... Right. Ah, okay. May now date objects up to level 20. Okay. So what was the one I got from Lyric then? Okay, Lyric's reading list. No need to read these titles. Oh god! Write a horny book with Lyric. Oh god, okay. Okay, last one. Betty.
Hey there.
Hi. Okay. Don't tell me I said something embarrassing in my sleep.
Yeah. You didn't so much say anything. You were very animated last night.
Oops.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature. It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen. It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Nah, I'm good. But we'll
If
get the
you're worried
information.
that you might miss out on points or stuff,
Just to, you know,
don't get your
make
dick
informed decisions, but...
I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred, I swear. Pinkies! If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see ya.
Okay, let's turn it on. Why not?
On it. Content aware mode, activate. Okay, back to it. Hang on. My content aware is going off. Betty is a real sensual being. Talking to her is going to get pretty intensely spicy. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm good.
Carry
I'm
on.
good with a bit of spice.
You seemed quite happy about something. I wonder what sort of dream you were having.
Okay, I was eating the most incredible meatballs. 8 feet long and about this wide. It was, it's a little embarrassing. Watching me while asleep? Weirdo. No. It's embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed. I'd love to hear all about it.
Okay. Starring in that hit TV show Flame of Bones.
Oh, I'm not sure I know that one.
Dark gritty fantasy famed for its expository scenes with people banging in the background.
Oh, well. I already like where this is going.
Storm the castle, keep on dragging back, burning my enemies to cinders.
Ooh, then what?
Only the Mad King stood before me in the throne that was rightfully mine.
So what did you do?
Gave him the greatest head of his nasty royal life. Had the dragon roll. You know what? Why not?
Yes. Yes. Good for you. You're lucky to have such fun and sexy dreams. I can't say I've been so blessed.
Aww. You don't have good dreams. I mean, oh well. What do you mean?
It's just that I haven't slept well for years now, to tell the truth. But it's not something I want you to worry about, all right?
Well, I'm gonna.
All I care about is knowing you're sleeping soundly. I just want you to be comfortable and happy when you're with me. I hope you're satisfied.
I am.
I'm so happy to hear that. I could talk to you for hours, but I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time. Well, here's to pleasant dreams for both of us tonight. see you tonight.
And then glasses off because we're out of charges. Sleep. Okay, now I do have this box here I wanted to have a look at.
It appears that your intentions have gone awry once more, as the interloper Lucinda Lavish stands there instead, striking a pose.
Hey girl.
It's me. I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice.
Okay. Ooh, I like choices. Well, it depends on the
Thank
choice,
goodness.
but...
Tell me, lover, how would you like to know me?
Okay. Something horny. I want to know more about who you are on the inside. You said you're the best character in the game.
I sure am. The very best character in the game. I'm Lucinda Leading Lady.
Prove it. Makes sense to me, you're so hot. Doesn't exactly roll off tongue. You know what? Prove it.
Prove it? I'm proving it right now with my exceptional voice, body, and other things. But okay, I'll show you anyway, since I've got nothing better to do. I've got the most range, the most interesting stories, the most everything.
Okay, you can't rank yourself compared to everyone else here. Everything? Okay, you can't just rank yourself compared to everyone else
Watch
here.
me. Check out my range. Alas, my dear Sepideh. There won't be any more glass for the winter.
Hey, Chunky! What's going on today? Me and Mellywinks are gonna go to the Boom Boom Zoom Room!
Side effects may include drowsiness, hypothermia, stomach upset, and turning into a ghost. And each of those lines was recorded in only one take. I'm basically the best actress! In fact, I'll give myself that award right now.
Well, you gotta love someone who's confident in themselves, I suppose. You know, yeah, it's an admirable quality.
What do you think?
You convinced me, you convinced me, and you convinced me.
Ah, you chose the one with the ellipses.
Yes, I did. I went for the one in the middle.
Which means you aren't sure?
I haven't met everyone yet. I was narrowing my eyes proclaiming that I believed you. No, I'm not sure. I was just being cool about it. I'm not sure.
Nice.
I'm sure I was just being cool about it.
Here. To show you my powers and incredible acting prowess, I present you empathy.
Eee, I got points.
See you around, my biggest fan.
Okay, I'll need to know which objects are her so I don't just keep... Okay, let's see if there's any more rumors. No, okay, so it's just... with Dorian and Reggie. Alright, let's talk to this door, 'cause this was the active
Florian
door.
standing in your way is nothing new, but something about this time feels definitive.
Sorry, this one's locked.
Okay, where does it go?
The attic.
Why is it locked?
This is where you keep your lesser things. Memories, art, and other such nonsense. There's a safe in there as well, presumably full of treasures. You locked this door long ago. Years? Decades? Who can say?
Okay, I can say.
What do you say?
Okay, wanted to keep burglars from stealing from me.
A fine idea. If only it didn't keep you from accessing
Yeah,
either.
that's the problem.
Until you
Because
find the key,
maybe hid the key a little
I will
too well.
remain locked.
So yeah, hid the key a little too well, I think. Let's go to the light bulb.
For a moment, you wonder if your Dateviators are malfunctioning.
Cute!
But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling. They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel. And perfect lighting no matter which way they turn.
So I'm just vibing to the music.
But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Yeah, it's all...
Hey, betches! It's me again, Lux. Yes!
Ooh, I'm getting 10 base game dealables. But yeah, I'm vibing to this music. It's a good beat. Hi. Hi. I'm not a bitch, much less plural bitches. I'm just gonna go, hey.
Wow, seriously? Keep it down, okay? Can you not see that I am alive?
Me too, bitch. Is you're an influencer or something?
No. And honestly, you're being super disrespectful.
You're in my
You
house.
don't use that word anymore.
You're literally in my house.
We use the term influnker.
Oh god.
Incandescent, naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer.
Okay, I'm never gonna remember that. That's a mouthful.
Yeah, that is why we say influnker. It's like literally so much easier.
Okay, I determined that I hate you. Goodbye. Okay, what does an influnker do?
We make everyone's life better.
You sure, Jen?
We light up everyone's life. We make everyone's life better.
Okay, and how exactly do you do that?
By giving them valuable tips and life lessons, Uppy. We tell fans what to wear. We tell fans what to buy. We tell fans what to think. And we tell them how to feel, among other things. It's super helpful and literally necessary.
Shouldn't people think for themselves?
What world are you living in? Because this is the real world, where some people were born to lead, like me. I mean, just look at me. I've got that inner light. I'm a natural. But most people were born to follow.
How can you be natural? You're a light.
Like, for example, you. And they're all starving.
You're in my
for
house,
people like
bitch.
me to lead them.
That's pretty
Just
effed up
being
worldview.
honest. Lol.
No, you might be a legit narcissist. Something seriously wrong. Yeah. No, you're a legit narcissist.
Calling names just shows what a small person you are. I've got no time for haters. Bye.
Rude. Okay, so my light bulb's a prick.
You feel an unseen presence detach, flee. It seems that there is nothing here to speak with. Mysterious. Perhaps this is not the place.
Okay, now there are vents. I do know that. So maybe if I look at one of the vents, I might find... What, like, basically ran. Going around the house, trying to find what escaped from the thermostat. Probably what is not helping me is the fact that I don't have any lights on. Would probably help if I put lights on. So at least I can actually see where the hell I'm going. Whee. Do, 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 do. Where's the light switch? Where's all my light switches? Okay, how many charges have I got? Oh, okay, I've only got one. I have one charge. You know what? Let's do the wall. Why not?
How does
Whoa!
one even
Okay,
describe
that's yep.
a warrior like this?
That's a big
A
dude.
veritable, well, wall of muscle stands before you. It's almost comforting to know the walls of your house are this solid.
Wall. Wall, wall. Wall, wall, wall!
Wall.
This guy's posing like Randy Orton. Wall?
The warrior's eyes widen. He leans in closer, towering over you. Wall?
Wall. Wall? Wall, wall, wall.
Whatever you're saying here is clearly pleasing to him. He nods, beginning to smile. Wall. Wall! He beams at you, a flush spreading across his cheeks.
This guy's posing like Randy Orton. Hang on. So this guy is literally posing like Randy Orton.
I love you!
Okay, my wall is in love with me. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
sudden, wasn't it?
Quite sudden.
You and Wallace, who has only just introduced himself to you, are now lovers. His gaze settles on you, filled with tenderness. His drywall heart beats only for you. You live happily ever after. Yes, just that quickly.
Okay. I want to see what other bargains are. Okay. Oh, coffee. I like that. I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? I should get. I like the coffee one. Let me go back to the coffee one. There we go. Okay, what happens if I talk to a door when it's open?
The way to the bedroom is through me. Unless you were completely barking and went the long way through the gymnasium, bathroom doors, and then here.
Dorian makes a sound rather like a robot attempting to imitate human laughter.
Ha ha! The very thought of it makes me crack up.
So hilarious.
Dorian laughs even harder, but his laughter sounds no less organic.
Ha ha ha! I've got to stop. I was told that I would be a great comedian, but I fear that would cause too much of a ruckus with my comic stylings.
Definitely.
Allow me to wipe my tears for a moment and ask you. Anything you'd like to know about this room that you don't already know?
Okay, anyone I might not find it first. Actually, that's a good one. Anyone I might not find it first.
If you haven't met her, Diana the Diary is a little hard to spot. She might look like any old book, but she's one that you authored. You can find her on the dresser.
Okay, keep a look out.
Please do. She might be in need of some help from what I've been hearing.
Okay, so yeah.
What can I do for you?
Okay, just checking in.
Enjoy.
Okay, so the diary.
It's Lucinda Lavish. She seems to enjoy this hijacking of your intentions.
Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
Okay, can I change how often you come by?
Sure. What are you thinking?
Okay, medium amount works for me.
Oh, thank goodness. The other ones stress me out. Now that that's out of the way, tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
Okay, want to know more about you.
I love talking about myself. I'm Lucinda Lavish. I'm the extra cool DLC character who is, well, not really a dateable object per se, but more of a different thing. You know what I mean?
Okay, sure, I guess.
Sure. Whoa. I am suddenly way out of my depth here.
Am I frightening you?
Boy, you really are direct, huh? I just didn't expect you to not pick the horny option. You know, when you put the question to me like, what am I? It just kind of seems so frivolous. Yeah, boy, I'm really messing this up, huh?
No, you're doing great.
Yeah, ugh. Why am I laughing so much? This isn't funny. I'm just... It's always easier when you're playing a role, I feel. When you know what the boundaries are.
Yeah, boundaries are good.
This kind of just seems a little out of my wheelhouse.
Okay, you're not Lucinda Lavish anymore.
Oh. You're right. Shit. I'm gonna go.
And with that, she is gone.
Okay, can I... Let me close these. Okay, and I can't talk to Diary again. I kinda.
A strange figure stands before you, a whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes. Manic and dignified, friendly
so
and
pretty.
intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat. You couldn't have imagined what the Dateviators might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you could, it likely would not have been this.
She's so pretty.
As you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask?
Okay, how much side on is it?
But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand?
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Diana, your diary, experiences some mental health concerns that might be too much for some players, including things like hallucinations, paranoia, extreme mood swings, loss of sense of self, and executive dysfunction.
Oh dear.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
You know what? We'll go with okay just now, and then if it becomes an issue, I can always
Is there
see
always
if there's a way.
places where sand should never be?
I can look at maybe changing the option. Okay.
The sand on the beach was stuck under my nails. But I've never been to... Have I been to a beach? Why would I have been to a beach? Why can't I remember?
Okay, it's normal for people to forget things. You might have been to a beach, I'm not sure.
None of it's normal. If everything is normal, nothing is normal. And why won't you tell me? Now you keep a secret. Funny timing, band leader. It's a bad rhythm you're leading. Too much percussion. Far too much booming and banging around in here.
Okay, I didn't mean anything bad, whatever I said.
Oh, nobody ever means it. Nobody ever means anything. That's the problem. Pushing the button. I didn't mean it. Smiling at the man across the room, and when he comes over with the latest drink in his hand, I didn't mean it. It's mean. It's mean to not mean what you mean. And a side of applesauce, please.
I love that outfit.
And with that, she is gone.
Valdivianites! It's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system.
Well, that's
No.
your problem.
Tonight,
Not me problem.
our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than the self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
Okay, that was weird. Got Dante Wares. We have new things with Right, 2 charges left. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I'm a Baldur's Gate girly. Come on, Drysdale. I gotta do it.
An acrobat in bright orange evaluates you with a smirk. His hair is streaked with grey, and there's a twinkle in his eyes that tells you this guy is definitely going to keep you on your toes.
Well, hello there, new face.
Had to be done.
be quite excited to meet you. Yes.
Although I'm not sure how I feel about having an orange tumble dryer. You know, when it comes to stuff like that, I tend to keep it kind of neutral colours. Okay, you may be excited.
I have a voluptuous suspicion that may be the emotion I'm experiencing. Yes.
Okay, I'm excited to meet you too. You don't know whether or not you're excited to see me. I'd say be excited and pray. You know what? You don't know whether or not you're excited to meet me.
Well, how can I know for sure? You might turn out to be fabulously interesting, in which case, yes, I am thrilled. Pass the champagne. Or you might, in reality, be a dud, a wet blanket, a bore. And if that happens, and I've already committed to excitement, I'd look like a bit of a moron now, wouldn't I?
I suppose that's actually kind of fair. Yeah, it does make sense.
Of course it makes sense. I always make sense. I'm a sparkling conversationalist. So, tell me, am I excited? Or am I already sorry I asked? And keep in mind, when I'm disappointed, my finely toned trapezii tend to flare unexpectedly.
Okay, they are quite toned.
Naturally, as an energetic equilibrist, I must keep my body in tip-top shape. I can see that, you do not make that a priority.
No. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I just hate working out. I'm more of a sort of like a go for a walk kind of person.
Physical excellence.
That's more kind of my. Okay, no, I just prefer something more functional.
Ha, indeed. I am an enthusiast for anything that challenges all sides of my glorious vessel.
I've said this before. I'm more a fan of like going for like walks and stuff like that. That's more my vibe.
Jereb, I cannot even begin to tell you, but I am nothing if not inventive, fearless, indefatigable.
Just give me a direction and a decent playlist, and I'm good.
Ha! Devilishly so. I haven't given up hope that I'll yet be able to craft a perfect metabolic masterpiece.
Okay, using only what's here in the laundry room.
Gasp! I've had a sudden flash that I should feel excited, but I am not sure why. Explain yourself, brain!
Oh, I wish I could get my brain to explain things to me.
Oh, that's more points
Hasn't
for
worked
me.
so far.
Huzzah! Would you, my new lovely acquaintance, like to help me create the perfect challenge for my body and mind? Would you help me invent a tango for the triceps, a conga for the core, a quick step for the quadriceps?
Go on then.
Awesome, yes. As in capable of inspiring awe, just like my obliques. Yes? Yes.
Okay, we'll start with the obliques then.
I know.
Did you
I
mention
can lie down with Florence, grasp Titus by her intimidating epaulets, and Russian twist her for 3 sets of 20. What do you think?
Okay, hang about hanging knee raise instead.
Oh dear, no. I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
Darling, where would I hang from?
The door frame?
Dorian? Have you seen him? A slice a la mode. How could I ever focus on form with that form before me? Oh no, no more temptations. I must keep my movement pure.
Try shutting up for 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, good thinking. How about burpees? Okay, you can run 5 miles and dance all night.
Ah, you are a cruel taskmaster. Lucky for you, I am exceptionally well mastered. Rigorous training is the only way forward, the only way to progress. Bring me the ecstasy of discipline, the sublime breath of skill. Oh, for the love of Lint, I sound like him. Washford, of course. He's almost monastic in his approach to physical work. I've never been in better shape. Call Washford for me?
Okay, what? Like, on the phone? Wait, you couldn't mean you were physically on top of each other, you know? Well, like on the phone?
No, just with your voice. Just vibrate those glorious pipes of yours and call out the name. Washford.
Okay.
Just wait a moment. He should be here. It appears your pipes are not glorious enough to traverse the great distance that still persists between us.
Oh, okay.
You'll have to use your feet.
Kick him.
Not as glorious. Slightly floppy, really, but hopefully effective.
Kick him.
Have at it!
Okay, and I actually have 1 charge left. It's in the cupboards. Oh, that's Titus. I got the sponges. So you know what? Well, that's Titus. So let's.
The gladiator who stands before you is at once intimidating and alluring. She glares at you like she means to run you through.
Oh, she looks stunning.
She also emanates the refreshing scent of springtime breeze. It slightly undermines whatever murderous intent she may actually have. She is beautiful and terrifying, an Amazon in blue and pink. But even as she points her sword at your throat, all you can do is marvel at just how clean and sweetly scented it is.
Okay, I know Dasha is mommy, but this is Titus might be a close second.
Disturb me.
You might be like tied with mommy.
You? Name yourself! By all the pods in the firmament, I swear. If thou hast disturbed me for any reason less worthy than the red memory of battle, I shall leave you sopped, dirty. I shall leave you as you present.
Okay, we don't even know each other and you're threatening me. I just wanted to meet you.
Meet me.
Yeah, I just wanted to meet you.
Civilian, you wanted to meet me. I am in the pitch of battle. My pods rampage, sacrificing themselves to be reborn yet again. And you have pulled me here because you wanted to meet me. I confess to you, Civilian. I am in a state of indecision. I cannot decide if I hate you, or if I am impressed by your fortitude.
Okay. Fortitude, I've got a lot of that, and I think you like it well. Hating me seems extreme at this point. I don't get a truth, I'm gonna go. Hating me seems a bit extreme at this point.
Ah, but I am a creature of extremes. As though you would have any right, any reason for a judgment in this, my castle.
This is my house.
I am a frothing wave of passions, and you, hardly an innocent, are the flotsam I shall toss around today.
Getting tossed around doesn't seem like a bad idea.
I am ahead of myself.
It does not seem like the worst
like
plan.
a delicate bubble in a
I'm just
windstorm.
saying.
I am called elsewhere. I am called to a place where even the irritant of you must be washed away on greater tides. Go now. Consider thyself lucky to have escaped your inadvertent brush with the divine.
Okay, I do feel lucky, and you can barely be back from what you're a lot. I do feel lucky.
A foolish if brazen charm. Thou may perhaps survive me in time.
Mommy. Right, let me actually do something. It would help if I put the bloody lights on, so I could actually see. Okay, so we've got some dishes and stuff in there. We've got pots and stuff in there. Got oven. Okay, that's like cups and stuff. Shut the oven. Okay. What have we got? Okay, we've got a biscuit selection box. We've got cheesies, porridge, hot sauce, obviously, peas, a bunch of other stuff. What have we got in the fridge? Okay, this all looks that. Okay, we have a random box in the fridge. What's up with that? Doesn't look like a takeout box either. I kind of forget when you're closing doors, you need to be like properly out of the way of all of them. Okay, we've got this. Is like a sort of drink spit. Ooh, that looks like whiskey. Note to self: talk to the whiskey. Coffee. We've got cereal and stuff up here. Okay, so we've got a lot of options in the kitchen where I think I'm gonna focus on. Oh, I have a couple of things.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Me neither.
Yeah, fascinating. But we're not talking about you right now. I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
Yeah, it's going okay.
I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Seriously?
I can't get into that right now.
Rude.
Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Okay.
Valdivitianites! Yo! It's your boy, David Most!
He's pushed.
Coming to you live from the best
The boss
Virgin
is
Mojito
pushed.
bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. JH19. Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that. Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
Okay, Drunk Boss could be quite fun. Drunk Boss seems fun. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stuff in the kitchen that I want to have a look at. Do. Okay. Oh, it's like the whole thing. It's not just like individual items. Okay.
A bartender drums her fingers on the countertop,
Cute.
clearly bored out of her mind. Her long red-orange hair is pulled back
Very
into a
cute.
ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly. She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance startles her so badly, she nearly knocks it over.
Someone's here.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to my humble bar, the Tipsy Tumbler. I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam Proprietress. That would be so cool.
Hi, Madam Proprietress.
I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Well, multitasking is a great skill.
Hiya.
Beverly squints at you, frowning as she seems to be considering something. And then she snaps, pointing at you.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's you. My proprietor. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh.
It's easy enough, huh? Oh, you should. I own the house.
I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here.
My house.
Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler.
I know.
And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings.
Yeah, just a few.
Something happened the first 6 times you tried to open the bar. Nope, nothing.
Okay. Well then, why have you reopened the bar so many times? Not being a babe like yourself. Okay, why have you reopened so many times?
It's because nothing happened. Not a single customer came. Total ghost town. Each time.
Yeah, that wouldn't be so great.
I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying to figure it out. So please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in... ever. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I'd polish the place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time you'd chicken out and spend yet another weekend all alone.
Oops.
I mean, why did you get a minibar if you weren't going to invite guests over?
Okay. Thought about buying the minibar and all of its accessories. Would it motivate me to finally invite someone over? I like making drinks for myself because I like to... You know what? I thought it'd be a motivator.
But that's... Okay. It's all water under the bridge. You'll have to talk to River if you want that. Anyway, that's enough babbling from me. So take a seat and let me fix you something already. Please, let me fix you something. First and foremost, am I making you a cocktail or a mocktail? Mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail. Just as fun and delicious, but without the burn. Or the drunk part, obviously.
Okay, we're going mocktail.
Excellent! Always happy to serve customers that don't want to get drunk.
Because I am a mocktail girly.
They usually don't yell and hit on me as much. They also sometimes don't tip as much, though. Oh, and also I have no customers. Anyway, which mocktail would you like?
Virgin mojito. I do like a mojito.
Smart. You'll get sugar, mint, and lime flavors all in a nice tall glass.
Mm-hmm.
Coming right up.
You lift your glass to your lips, taking an extended sip.
How was it?
Really good.
Well, after 6 grand openings, I got a lot of practice in. Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my beverages pretty well. I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it. So, will you be my first returning customer?
Uh-huh.
Sure. Really? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. Please. And I'll be seeing you next time.
Okay. Cute. Right. Okay, have to go to river if I want water. Soggy bottom. And then we have the data deck. I really am sorry about the noise. I don't know what's causing it. I really don't know what's causing it.
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
Okay, how do you know all this? Do you trust me to do this? I'm just an average. How do you know all this?
I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Dateviators.
Yeah, I basically guessed that.
Sure. Whatever. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
Fair dues. Right, you know what? Since I'm over here, I'm gonna go talk to Washford. And then I'm gonna go back
A
into the kitchen.
handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a
Because
hand
I
on
think
his
in the
chest
demo I
and
did
tipping his
the
head forward.
conversation with
He has
Washford
the aura
first,
of a
then I did the
veteran
conversation
showman,
with Drysdale, so
who
I kind
doesn't
of want
look
to see how it
particularly
is the other way
pleased to have
around.
you as his audience.
Greetings, weary traveler.
Greetings.
You seem taken aback. Quite natural. It was not my intention to frighten you, though I grant I'm known to be a disquieting presence when I'm in a mood.
Yeah, washing machines do get temperamental. Okay, in a mood, huh? Like a good mood? Or sounds like a good mood?
Tiger, tiger, tell me your little gray cells burn brighter than that.
Ah, bad mood then.
Yes. Yes. A long and solitary bad mood. For this, for everything, we are out of tune.
Anything you want to talk about?
You aren't serious. You jest.
Okay, no jesting here, but no, this is bad. No, I mean it. Guess it. No, I mean it.
You want to hear my story?
Yeah. Bet you want a hell of a storyteller.
I am a servant to the drama of the heart.
Okay. See? Like that. You just speak so beautifully.
I have to. It isn't something I chose.
Just about Drysdale.
The mention of Drysdale makes Washford's eyes narrow.
Is this about Drysdale? How did you know?
Okay, I can add 2 and 2. I'm really smart, really. I can add 2 and 2.
Prepare to get 5. I am awash in the scurryings of lives. Countless lives. Countless stories. I am filled with water. The fundamental state of all things. Water. The tears you cry when you are born. When you are made. When you are broken. It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits.
It has been very warm today, I will say.
It's the wellspring of ancient secrets, held in rough clay bowls. I am surrounded by it.
Okay. I never thought this much about the washing machine. I'm remembering all the times I left my clothes in the wash line. Sorry.
You cannot know the agony that exact decision has caused me. I cannot talk about it. You'll have to ask Drysdale about it. The pale betrayal.
Sounds intense.
You have no idea. But not only that. Not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple. I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees and the slimy, crawly things.
The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved.
Don't wear that much makeup, and I'm
It
not
does
that
not
much of a
disappear.
mess, thank you.
It cannot. Nothing does.
So what happens?
I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me. But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life?
Tell me.
It is the words. It is language. To be able to communicate, to share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea.
Words do have a lot of power. Okay, I think I understand. I'd really love to hear the story you have to tell. You know what? I want to hear it.
You mean it? And this at last is the dawn? Such bewilderment comes with the sight of the room. I cannot tell.
A deep breath.
I have lost my only friend.
Nod sympathetically.
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him. His eyes narrow for a few moments, and then he sighs.
Do you do something just then?
Yes, my God, haven't I done enough?
Okay, gonna need a little bit more detail.
Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken.
Forsaken how?
We were a duo. An acrobatic team rivaled by none on Earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly to the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us. And joy filled me as wine in a glass overflowed. Past tense.
Okay, they had an amazing connection.
But the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
So what's the problem?
He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him, my tempest seems but a suggestion, a rumor of rain in another man's country.
Okay, but you had your art, didn't you? Seems like you weren't a good man. Had your art, didn't you?
Until we didn't. Until he was too busy to perform. Too occupied with other things to tumble with me. The bond was broken. The bright cord severed. He abandoned me. And when he was finally ready again, I was unreachable. Locked in my own Sheol. Trying to claw my way back to a friend who could not hear me. The wall between us has been impenetrable ever since.
Whoa.
Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler, a long and solitary bad mood. All moving things come to an end. A knotted willow. I miss him every day. Yet speaking with you gives me hope that I might be able to move on and accept a new companion.
These things have a way of working out.
You're asking me to have faith. I would be hard-pressed to acquiesce if not for, well, I've tried everything else. Thank you, sincerely, for listening. It has been so long since anyone has stopped, has heard me.
Okay, so that was interesting. Got a little bit kind of extra thing with having spoken to Drysdale first, but not too much difference from what I had in the demo. Right, can I interact with any of these boxes in here, or is it just... Then I've got my Hoover. Oh, I thought that might have been like openable cupboards. Okay, back into the kitchen. Hang on. Okay, cutlery drawer. Can't interact with that bottom one. Sink. Can't interact with that. Okay, good. Dishwasher. Actually, you know what? Let's talk to something in the dishwasher.
A tall, statuesque man stands with his back turned to you, surveying the dishes, your dishes, on the table in front of him. He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you. The man
not seeing a
doesn't
thing.
move. As you walk around to get a better look, you can see that he's quite handsome, and still entirely uninterested in speaking to you.
Can't blame the guy. Excuse me?
The man's head swivels to look at you quite suddenly.
Hi.
Yes? Keep away from the dishes. They are priceless.
They're also mine. Okay, I mean, they're my dishes. I like them too. Finally, someone who understands the value of dishware. They're not exactly fine china. They know. Okay, they are mine.
Then you understand my concern.
Okay, I do understand now.
I am Daisuke. Daisuke Dishware.
Daisuke.
And you are interrupting inventory.
I'm literally walking through my house, dude.
I did not ask what you are doing. Inventory must be done. Once a week I take inventory of the dishes. If one is cracked or chipped, I repair it. If one is beyond repair, I retire it. And when new dishes arrive, I add them to the collection.
Okay, sounds admirable.
Your praise is not required, but I thank you. Now please, leave me to finish my work.
You decide not to bother him any further, but just as you're walking away...
Look out!
Your foot catches on a strange bulge in the flooring, and before you know it, you're going down. Hard. But you don't hit the floor. You hit hard muscle instead. Daisuke has heroically put himself between you and the dishes. You're now face to face, and chest to chest, on the ground.
Oh. You're right.
Forget about me. Are the dishes alright?
Yes, they're all still on the table.
Good.
You climb to your feet, surveying the table. No damage that you can see.
Good to know. Okay, are you okay?
I think I've chipped.
What does that mean?
I must repair myself, lest my injuries become worse. Please leave now, before you do any more damage.
You sure I can't help?
Yes, your concern is appreciated, but ultimately useless. Leave me now.
Okay, now I did see something about if I get the shadow on the globe.
There's a presence in the room with you. You're sure of it. But you can't make anything out in the darkness. As you search for whoever it might be, they address you in somber, funereal tones.
As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair. Do you wish to proceed?
Sure.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Let regret not fill your heart then.
You're about 20 some odd years too late for that, mate.
Hark! For your greatest fears manifest in yours truly.
A monstrous creature takes shape from the darkness itself. A terrifying amalgam of bones both human and animal. Grotesque, clawed fingers, and seething, swirling shadow.
From brazen earth to the heavens most incorrigible, the shadows quiver, the shadows quake and quail. Light has no purchase here, for I am XXX Shadow Lord 420XXX. See you.
Nice. We've got an emo bone. Okay, sweet handle.
Of course. I am darkness incarnate.
Again, I'm just vibing to the music.
From now on, you are my penumbra.
Okay, penumbra.
Penumbra. I am the umbra, the darkest core. You are the penumbra, my companion accent shade, like an outer shadow cast from an eclipse.
Good, sign me up.
Yes! So tell me, penumbra, what brings you to the call of night?
Okay, I noticed that one of the shadows was wrong.
Did you find that out on your own? Or did you use a hint?
Does TikTok count as a hint? Needed a hint.
Honest? I adore
I saw it on
honesty
TikTok.
and humility. You appear to be romancing the objects in your domicile. I see. You are embarked on a most interesting quest. However, it is quite trivial compared to mine.
I'm sure it is. Okay, what are you trying to accomplish?
As you can tell, I am dreadfully powerful. However, my true potential has yet to be unleashed. Bask in the shadows and remember that sinking feeling you get when you turn off the lights as you return to your bedroom. Then this eerie primal instinct to hasten yourself kicks in while your heart begins to rumble with fear. That, my friend, is but a lick of what true darkness can do.
That is a weird feeling. When you sort of get that rush, it's like, okay, maybe I should sort of get a little, yeah. Okay, I love darkness. I do actually try and keep the lights down as much as possible, mainly because of my eyes.
Grow. But with that
I don't want to
said,
kind of have too
I'm
much
afraid
light.
to say my power
But I do
is
have to be careful to
waning.
find the right balance, because obviously too dark and it.
If not for your summoning ritual, I may be. Nay, such thoughts are wasteful. Anyhow, I have been waiting in the abyss in search of a companion.
Okay, like platonically?
You see, the essence of darkness must be discussed before obtained. I have been waiting for eons for a worthy conversational partner.
Keep bringing this music and I'm there.
Our sinister
I'm there.
lamentations in pure nightfall.
This music is a
serve as
vibe.
the dark ritual and bring forth my armaments.
Okay, armaments.
My armor forged from the shadowy depths. Think of them as parts to my true self. However, I have long lost them back during the Great Cataclysm.
Okay, I have so many questions.
Naturally, but I am equipped to ease your wandering mind. Know that even this discussion will feed into our dark search. What troubles you, my penumbra?
Okay, the Great Cataclysm.
The tragedy that befell my comrades.
Before, it was a peaceful time. My fellow denizens of the dark and I conversed in the shadows. Then, suddenly, a great power beyond any of ours divided us. I have not seen my allies since, and at the same time, my armament was lost.
Okay, so we've got to figure that out. Okay. Let me guess. Light defeated the darkness.
Like such a flimsy concept could be our undoing.
Hey, it's a perfectly valid...
It is an unexplainable force beyond reason.
You know, valid reasoning.
But that won't matter once I am at
Perfectly
full
fine.
strength.
In case I turn on the light, get rid of the shadows.
What troubles you, my penumbra?
Okay, the armor.
How have you know that these aren't just any normal raiments?
Well, you're making a big deal out of them, so...
They have no physical form. My armor is of a corporeal shade. But after I obtain just a single piece of it, the pressure of my dark aura will rise exponentially.
Okay, how do we find the armor parts?
As I said,
I'm also not liking the fact that...
by having conversations,
But there's nothing I can do about it, the
we
fact that it's
initiate
spelled
the
using American English and not British English.
Join me in darkness, and my power shall inevitably return.
So yeah, basically keep talking to him. Okay, what happens when you get your full armor?
I descend into the Vantablack pools and re-emerge as my true, awesome form. I sense your curiosity. Stay close, Penumbra, and you shall someday see. What troubles you, my Penumbra?
Okay, the moniker.
While it may appear childish, it is a title that bears significance to me. Even creatures of the dark are entitled to nostalgia.
Yeah.
And its relevancy continues to capture my very essence. Lord of Shadows.
Yeah, and the 420 is a smoke reference.
Oh, signature embellishments. You'd be surprised how popular of an identity Shadow Lord is. Can't just have anybody proclaim they are the true Lord of Shadows. Which is why I leave my mark as such.
Shadow Lord falls silent for a moment, as though listening for something you can't hear. He makes a fist, nodding to himself.
Wait, I can just vibe with the music some more.
Can this be?
He spreads his arms wide, opening his clawed hands as if to receive something.
Yes. The dark power begins to creep and course through me.
Dark power?
Yes! I knew I had a good feeling about you, Penumbra. A piece of my armament has returned. My soul quivers with might.
Nice. Okay, extremely very mighty and sexy. I don't see a difference.
Sight means naught in the face of shadows. You'll learn to recognize the ever-growing darkness in due time, my companion. I thank you for awakening me. Encountering you has been the most exciting event in a very long time. For now, I shall relinquish you. Return to your quest. Oh, and no need to reinvite the light. You're now a denizen of darkness, after all. Unless being in the dark brings about a fearful sensation that tickles your heart too fiercely. Farewell.
Okay. Right, one more. know what? I kind of want to do... Just because I was over in this corner. Oh, hang on, I could do that. Let's do the back door.
Dorian stands directly in your way, unmovable and unimpressed, and facing away from you entirely.
What are you looking at?
Your butt. Okay, the back of your head.
That's right.
And I love the fact that his jacket's the doors.
It's facing away from you because I need to stay alert on the goings on outside.
It even sounds different in my headphones. I love this. Okay, what's in the backyard that's so important?
What's in the backyard simply does not concern you right now. What you need to focus on is inside the house. If you want to speak about why, talk to Front Dorian.
Or yours evil twin.
I'm the same as him. I'm just facing the other way. There isn't an evil board in my body. I've been straight with you. Now be straight with me and go away.
Okay. Right, so... Let me just pull up the phone. Okay. So I still need to do the Reggie, and then... Okay, find... river. Okay, turn on a spigot and go with the flow. Okay. Okay. Got some new information with Dorian. Last met Dorian at the back door. Okay, yeah, so we need the key. Go talk to Front Dorian. Yeah, don't speak to the dresser itself. Okay, the sound disappears if I just use the mouse. Okay, so I think for the data decks I'm going to use the mouse to scroll through because I'm not getting the noise every time. Okay, we have Daisuke. Guardian and Protector of the Dishes. That is a stunning outfit. Okay, have we got anything else? Okay, we've got Washford. There's anything about... got Drysdale. Likes wrestling in oil. Dislikes drying clothing. His actual function. We have Titus. Shadowlord. Likes bands you wouldn't have heard of. Dislikes neckties. And Lucinda. So yeah, it seems that it goes away when I use the mouse to scroll through the data decks. I don't get the... Why is it still saying I have new things? Dislike small children with crayons. Why is it still saying I have things to look at? I don't, do I? I thought I'd looked at everything. Shadow... Yeah, I have. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Right, so... where to next? Because like I did a couple of these in the demo. Ah, actually. What if I do things in the cupboards? I never really looked much in the cupboards. Is there anything that we can interact with outside of the... Okay, it's like it's got to be. So we've got the boxes over here. We've got the ball. We've got this box. We have the workout equipment, shelves, tennis rackets, baseball, the boxes, the football, basketball, teddy bear. You know what? Let's do the football.
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment, and the next you're looking at a gorgeous, muscled man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that once belonged to a far more optimistic version of yourself. As you watch this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that, unlike you, this guy has never struggled to maintain an athletic routine.
Hey, it's hard, okay? I have limited space.
Mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs. A handsome, smiling face, boxed in by thighs so thick and developed, you're rendered speechless for a few minutes.
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you've just told him he's won the lottery.
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Don't judge me.
Hey, no judging here, pal. Look, why don't we just start over?
The lights dim, and a spotlight appears from... you're not quite sure where, really.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the stadium, the king of the ring, the Duke of Dunk, the jack of all trades, master of fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shadowcat!
Well, that's one way to make an entrance. Be your own ring announcer.
Hey, thank you.
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
Okay. Smile politely.
Oh, thank you. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing. Dunk is just fine for pals.
Okay, are we pals?
Totally! We might have just met, but strangers are all just friends you haven't met yet. Anyway, it's good to see you here finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle hand on your shoulder.
The shake weight, oh my god.
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long? Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you?
Yeah, they did. Sports have never been joy. True, they haven't really hold much joy.
There's genuine sadness in Dunk's eyes.
They don't hold much joy for me, honestly.
He grunts.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Sports should be happy for everybody. We gotta fix that.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he's slapping you on the back so enthusiastically you nearly collapse. This fine hunk clearly does not know his own strength.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now. Your inner athlete said, let's get it, baby! And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
My joints? I don't really have an inner athlete.
What? Of course you do. We all do. Yours might be like, sleepy right now?
Very sleepy. If it's anything like actual me, it's gonna be very sleepy.
But that's okay. We'll wake him up. We just gotta get you into the flow. But I want to make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury.
Dude, I stand up wrong and I get a nasty injury. I've literally been walking around using a walking stick for the last 3 days.
So you come
because I hurt my back.
You're ready to get into it.
And I seemingly hurt it just standing up.
Meet me by the weight rack, alright? Bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
Okay. I kind of want to look at this, just this big random stack of boxes.
As you take in the sight of the adventurer standing before you,
Oh,
it's
hello.
hard not to feel like you've stepped into one of those old adventure serials from decades gone by.
Girly up in here looking like Indiana
Even though
Jones.
she's decked out in cardboard and masking tape, she looks like she's ready for anything. An extension cable whip wound around her arm and a daring grin on her pretty face.
Oh, for God's sake, you're finally here! I was beginning to wonder and worry, and then I thought,
Gee, I guess I'll just have to go ahead and do it myself. But that probably wouldn't have been such a bad thing, because let's face it, I'm exemplary. But you're here now, so let's get cracking. I assume you brought your tools and knowledge and probably a snack of some sort?
Popcorn?
Popcorn! Brilliant! Effervescent! I am beside myself with happiness.
I don't actually have a popcorn. I have polos. I do have spearmint polos.
But before we
I don't have popcorn.
The adventurer strikes an impressive pose,
Yeah.
positively
I have
radiating
polos, not
confidence and daring.
I am Bo. I am the soul, the spirit, the animating animus of boxes and storage containers in this house. This most special of houses, where it is my great privilege and my great destiny to reside.
Okay, you're saying my house is special. You kind of like you're about to. You say my house is special?
The most special house in the history of houses. You might be able to tell from looking at me, but I am an explorer. An adventurer. A rake. A rogue. A bounder without any of the really unfortunate moral overtones that those words have accumulated over the years. Think fun-loving
Yeah.
without the using others for my own gain part?
Okay. Sounds like you're a fantastic box to know. Cool. I don't really get how you can do a appeal that man. Okay, sounds like you're a fantastic box to know.
That I am. I would ask who you are, but my goodness, there hardly seems to be a point. You must be. I mean, you couldn't be any other than, right?
Okay, who do you think I am?
I know that you are the. Well,
Bo takes her hat off for a moment, holding it over her heart. She bows her head, just a little.
it is my great honor, my passion, my destiny to have the opportunity to follow my path alongside you, the leading houseologist, to whom I owe such a debt of gratitude and respect.
The leading what?
Houseologist. The leading authority in this, or any province on this house, its history, its mysteries, its great secrets. You are the resident, after all, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, I am, but I didn't build it or anything. There's no way houseologist is there's no way houseologist is a real thing.
Are you telling me you're not the leading houseologist?
Nope, I just live here.
Oh dear.
Bo returns
Sorry.
her hat to her head, her reverent expression
I just live
fading
here.
into a
I'm starting to feel, well, a bit like I've got some birds in the box.
Oh, are you gonna be sick?
It's okay. I'll be all right. I'm an adventurer. I may quail, but I will always recover. But you... I may have already said too much. Ha! I'm currently putting on a facade of being hale and hearty, in case you missed it. All is well. Leave. Go away. Get out of here, you scamp, and maybe come back and we can maybe talk about some stuff, and maybe the quest will make its way in there somehow. But no promises. Okay. See ya.
Okay, that didn't go as well. Okay, so the stairs and the banister are one thing. Okay. Whee! Light. Okay, go. Let's see what this is.
Oh, good!
Oh, it's Lyric. Okay.
You're here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's ready to go to the zoo.
Zoo?
Don't worry about it. I've been thinking, and here, I believe, is the best way to organize our efforts. Creativity is for naught without some solid logistics.
True.
I
You need a
know
plan.
how I'd like to start my book, I've got this fantastic detective character named Wen that I've been working on for a while, and he's going to be our hero.
Okay.
What I need from you, though, is help with creating an outline.
Oh, God.
If you will, help me to create a framework. And then, once we have that, I will take it and go into my secret writer's cubby and
I thought
create
there was
the
a magazine,
entirety
not
of
a
the
book.
which I can absolutely do in a night. And believe you me, it will be perfection. But the outline, that's the hard part for me. Will you help? Does that sound doable?
I'll try. Okay, tell me a little bit more about this
Detective
detective guy.
Xander Wen. He is a hard-boiled detective living in the big city of Sprawlsville, and he is a magnet for crimes. Which works out just fine, because he's also a genius at solving them.
Handy.
Now, just to be clear with you, I haven't fully settled on writing a hard-boiled crime drama to go with my hard-boiled detective. The way I see it, Detective Wen is capable of getting himself into and out of almost any kind of trouble imaginable. I suppose this is why I've been having so much trouble writing this on my own. Xander Wen could do just about anything. I'm asking you to help me create his first story from infinite possibilities. Well, shall we get started?
Okay.
Excellent! I'll give you the first line, of which I'm very proud, and we'll run with it from there. With that fantastic red shirt, you're bound to have some
What
good
is the thing with
ideas.
the red shirt? Am I like an ensign in Star Trek?
Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
Okay, didn't expect the first crime he ran into to be in the form of a blonde bombshell named Daphne Fatale. With the help of his new and hilariously mismatched partner, a foul-mouthed talking robot named Fuzz Aldrin, when Gondorf the Wizard appeared before him, and a shirtless ranch hand named Honky McCoy appeared. You know what? I'm gonna go for
Daphne
the
asked Detective
noir.
Wen to help find her husband Cliff Fatale, who had gone missing.
Okay. When asks Daphne when she last saw her husband, she replies at the Squid Cannery down on Misty Wharf. Xander takes the job, but doesn't tell her he's not a real detective. His first name is just coincidentally Detective. He had last been seen climbing Everest. She's seen him on Skyros Island of the Sirens. Let's go to Misty Wharf.
Wen
then.
investigates the Squid Cannery, where he talks to the foreman, a foreboding and mysterious communist named Gregor Privyet.
Okay. Gregor says Cliff has been missing ever since he told Jerzy Pazzoli he couldn't take protection anymore. Gregor needs the ashes of his father. Needs to take the ashes of his father on a cross-country road trip to bury them in Winnipeg. But then pirates! Gregor takes Xander to his back room where his most muscle-bound and sweatiest canners can. You know what? Let's do a little spice.
The cannerers twist and turn in the hot canning room. As Xander walks in, they all turn to look at him.
Okay. Xander investigates each one, finding a highly suspicious canner named Cliff. There's no relation or connection to Daphne's missing husband, Cliff. It was a coincidence. They brandish their implements, furious at Xander's attempts to gain access to canning tanks. Xander strips down to his underwear and says, "Dinner's ready. Come and get it." Okay, this could take a turn real quick. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with the highly suspicious canner named Cliff.
If not for the sweaty brow and muscled wrists, Cliff fits the description Daphne gave Xander.
Okay. Xander finds that Cliff faked his own death to avoid gambling debts, protecting Daphne. Due to a spelling mistake, Cliff had resigned himself to a lifetime of cannering. Cliff was caught telling lies about squid canning techniques and was taken prisoner by Gregor. Cliff shows Xander the latest squid canning technique and an extended 200-page writ. You know what? He's caught telling lies about squid canning techniques and was taken prisoner by Gregor.
Cliff and Xander work on an escape plan over the course of several months to bring him back home. I call it Canary in the Cannery.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think this one is nice and suspenseful. I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better?
No, I think we're good.
See you soon, partner.
Okay, 2 charges left. Yep. Record player.
The beautiful flapper you see before you stands in stark contrast to the strange music that plays when you turn on your record player.
Again. It's a good thing you can't see me because I am vibing to the music.
Where she seems sweet with an old-world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast to too slow. She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some ancient record.
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance.
Okay, not much of a dancer. I don't think this music is supposed to... May I have this dance?
Ah, pipe down and just dance already.
You give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Woohoo!
Now you're on the trolley.
You mean I got it?
Exactly what I said. You're getting it.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well, well, well. It's about time you came to see me. My name's Rainy.
Oh, I love the outfit. Now that I can see the whole dress, it's like, oh, I love it.
I've been waiting for you to come over and see me sometime. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way.
Sorry. Okay. Didn't even know you still worked, honestly. I was gonna come around soon. I'm not like, I'm gonna come around.
Balloon.
I'm just making my way around the house.
Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new face around here. Even if your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why. I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party.
I would imagine so.
Now it's always just me and my records.
Okay, probably because you're playing them at the wrong speed. They're bored of it. Okay, you're playing them at the wrong speed,
The wrong
kinda.
speed? You spifflicated or something? It's just fine. Well, whatever. I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another time.
Okay. One more. You know what? Let's do Maggie. Just to kind of finish off.
Hello again, suspect.
See if
I'm
she's got
hard
any
at work
new
on my current case.
details for me.
I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Are you really a detective?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
Okay, what are a couple of your best known cases? More than modest. Okay, what are a couple of your best known cases?
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
I was missing a sock?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out. The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
Okay, I'm glad someone got some motivate. Who are you talking about exactly?
Check your rumors app if you don't know who I'm talking about.
Okay, fair.
That's what it's there for. In theory, at least. I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Okay, really? Where do they come from?
Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
Okay, my hair, you say?
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were in fact the culprit.
Okay, no getting around USC.
I pride myself on that.
Okay, what mystery are you trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Ooh, okay. Tell me more.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent.
Ooh.
That is to say, it was asking him out.
Interesting.
It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
Okay, sounds good so far.
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter.
Okay.
He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
Okay. Good luck with your case. I'm sure you'll crack it. If you'd be open to it, I'd love to help. If you'd be open, I'd love to help.
You would?
Uh-huh. Yeah, let's get into it.
I've never worked with anyone else before.
Well, two heads are better than one, maybe.
But I think this could be good for the case.
Okay. Why not start by giving me whatever clues you have?
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it.
Okay.
Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Okay, let's start with the paper. What makes it
I have it
interesting?
here. Semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Okay, dip a corner of it in water.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
Taste it.
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and
Rice
tastes
paper.
slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper?
Okay, what other clues have we got?
What should we look at next?
Okay, what initial was written on it?
A stylized letter M.
Okay. A first initial?
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Okay, let's have a chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier? About the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle. Strange, no?
Okay. Could it have been something else?
Truffle happens to be one of my favourite flavours. The association between the forest-dwelling fungi and my own wooden provenance bring back fond memories.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyhow.
Fair enough.
Good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at next?
Okay, I think I know who sent the letter.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
Okay, I'm gonna go Mitchell, as in Michelin food.
Wait a minute. I think you might just be right. The
It's rice paper.
stylized letter M is his signature. The smell Dorian noticed makes sense now. And the paper.
Paper's rice
It's
paper.
gotta be rice paper.
Thank you.
You did it. You helped me crack the case without even knowing the suspect at all.
At least I could do Maggie guessing is my strong suit.
I'm impressed.
Yay! I got
Now I'm even
points
more
with
excited for the
Maggie.
next. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered. Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime?
Yes.
As a date, I mean.
I'd love nothing more.
Maggie lets out a girlish squeal.
Amazing! Oh, calm down, Maggie. The human could still be a suspect of any sort. See you again soon, compatriot in crime.
Okay.
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're like dating your couch and your TV.
Glad to know I'm on your mind. Wow, check your job privilege, Flat Cat. Must be nice having a job too, Mina. Glad to know I'm on your mind.
Oh my god, shut up. It's not just you. It's you and a handsome man version of your toilet, holding hands and whatnot.
Okay, I think it's going good.
You think? Is it or isn't it?
Okay, dating is harder than I thought it was going to be.
You're just realizing that now, huh? It is hard out there. At least you don't have to leave your house to struggle. The rest of us have to get dressed
true, that is
and
handy.
shit, do our hair, put on a little makeup. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel, like, super eligible, right?
Definitely don't feel like that. I feel super awkward. It feels overwhelming, really.
Hey, you just gotta take it one date at a time. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know...
Are we what?
You know exactly what I mean. Alright, keep your secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? Alright, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
Okay, let's see. Rumors, what have we got? Okay, ashes to ashes. Okay, Maggie says a pile of dust lives under the couch. And then we have Cane Mutiny. The missing salt was in the depth of Harper's hamper. Okay, she interviewed Dirk to find the case of the missing sock. Okay, so a lot of things are going on in the laundry room. Okay, let's see if we got have anything with Lyric. So when we check back in with Lyric, he should have probably a first draft of the book. We have a date with Maggie. We met Rainey. A love this dress. And then, oh, Dunk. We've got Bo. I thought it was Ashley Johnson. I thought that was her voice. They really got everyone in this game. Okay. Let's just go to bed. So it looks like I've got a lot of things that go towards the laundry room. I need to talk to Lyric again. And talk to Maggie again. Okay. Might as well close that door. Just realized it's a bit weird for me to leave all of these doors open. Okay. Right, I do actually want to talk to Front Dorian.
Dorian stands firmly in your way, an unmovable wall.
Thinking of going outside?
No. No, just wanted to get to know you better.
I'm a door who's the main entrance and egress from this domicile. I'm more impressive and ornate than the other doors, because I need to project a welcoming presence, but also make it clear that those who do not deserve entry stay outside.
Well, you look great.
Cheers. I open up when you tell me to. It's you who needs to make the decision about whether you're really ready to go out there.
No, I'm good.
After all, you're the only one who knows the reason behind why you tend to stay inside these days.
Okay. Okay, I just want to meet more data balls, and if I leave in the glass, it might go away. It'd be too expensive. It's just really hard to go out these days. It's just really hard to get out these days.
That's right. The very act of getting me to open up for you is too tough. 'Cause why bother? Outside is chaotic, full of bonkers people.
That is true.
Inside, I am your barricade against the elements and all the rest.
Aww.
So for now, I'll remind you to keep indoors. Stay safe.
Is there anything else? There's not really the boiler in here, unless... Are the shelves separate? Because I know if I get the books I talked to Lyric, if I get the box, it'll probably be Bo again. Right, let me try the shelves. See if that's someone new.
A well-muscled athlete stands before you, shifting restlessly from one foot to the other. There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her face. She seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, Dudette? How are you?
Hi. You okay? I'm alright, I guess. I'm so good, man. I'm alright, I guess.
Aw, man, just alright.
I love the little cactus on her cap.
We can do better than alright.
Oh, she's got a little cactus.
We gotta get you two amazing.
She's got a little cactus on her cap.
I can't believe we're, like, actually talking now, Dudette. You've walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me. But that's totally okay. After all, I don't do this for the recognition. I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh, drywall!
I almost forgot to tell you my name.
Okay, slow down, take a breath. Sorry, just been busy. Go. Slow down, take a breath.
I'm breathing just fine, my gal. The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves.
And you're very cute.
Yo! It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles.
They do look pretty amazing, I will say.
I really enjoy doing it!
The muscles do look amazing. Okay, why does it feel like you're trying to convince me you like it? Yeah, I can tell by the way you're yelling. It's really great to hear. Yeah, why does it feel like you're trying to convince me?
Do you not believe me? It's just my entire purpose. I love it, I promise. Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is
I don't know if I'm
100%
buying it or
aligning with
not.
my years-long fantasy of meeting you. I've never truly been happier.
Okay, are you upset with me? Did you think I was gonna be cooler? I kind of thought Shells would be a little bit chiller. Okay, are you upset with me?
Oh my gosh, no, never, not you.
Oh dear, yeah, okay, you're upset with someone that isn't me.
This is going really great, actually. Not a disaster. I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, Dunarina.
Okay, awkward. Oh god, what now?
Valdivianites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP.
No.
Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts.
Ooh.
Best of luck in all your new endeavors,
Future endeavored. Harsh. Okay. Books are lyric. Actually, you know what? There's stuff with the hamper. Let's talk to the hamper.
Normally, when you aim
Oh,
your
okay.
deviators at an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two.
Okay.
And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived. One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
His tattoos are the washing symbols.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane.
If I'm insane, it's because you make me that way.
Yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh?
Language.
Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way.
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you.
I am here literally every day. I can't have a minute to myself.
Hi.
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
It didn't sound that way.
Yeah, just fine.
It did not sound that way.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
Okay. Don't stop on my account. You don't have to pretend to be okay. Huh, peace and quiet. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, don't worry, we didn't. We're really fine.
Uh-huh.
Oh dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Durkee. Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper. Oh.
Very cute.
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry. Mm-hmm.
I just love the tattoos of the washing.
Whoa there. My content aware has given me
okay,
a
what are we getting
tickle.
now?
Harper and Dirk have a relationship that isn't exactly the healthiest. It could be triggering for people who have dealt with toxic and abusive relationships. If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
You know what? I'm good.
On with the show.
Again, if that changes, then
Very dirty boy, isn't
I'll
he?
see if I can find a way to change it.
Harper.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
Anyway, that's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Durkee.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
Every minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Harper's smile grows strained.
Well, someone around here's got to try to put a happy face on things. Durkee broods all the time like he's fucking Batman.
Oh dear. Okay, the superhero who dressed like Bat. Sorry, who? Batman?
Yeah? You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Oh god.
Kinda weird you've never heard of him.
I'm thinking of a different Batman.
Don't be rude, Durkee.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
There's an awkward silence, and then...
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Harper is silent for a very long time, but you can feel another argument coming.
Oh dear.
Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
Okay, can I ask Dirk about some stuff? Okay. It's a pleasure meeting you two. It was an ordeal meeting you two. I hope I never run into you two again. You know what? It's a pleasure meeting you two.
You too, honey.
Come see us again sometime.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate, as if he's silently pleading with you to return. You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room.
Oh dear. Okay. Nope. Discord.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
Okay, 7 pioneers?
In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people.
Yep.
Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1. Bingo. And all this? The wretched, soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that.
Okay.
One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly.
So you stole them?
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
Okay. Right, so apparently...
You're used to seeing
Oh,
mostly
God.
people-shaped objects with the Dateviators, But clearly the sink.
Okay, this is a bit of a switch. This is a bit of a switch.
like
Okay,
the
you have a
others.
sink for a head.
All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy.
It's kind of disturbing, I'm not gonna lie.
You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Help! Help me! Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Why were you just screaming help?
That wasn't me.
What?
I mean, it was me, but it wasn't, isn't. Nothing is as it seems. I am not who I seem.
Okay.
I mean, the eye you see before you isn't the me I am inside. You see, there's the eye that sees through these eyes, of course, but who is that? Certainly not the one I am.
I am already very confused. Okay, it's a philosophy thing. You're kind of... It's a philosophy thing.
No, it's a reality thing.
Okay.
I'm not who I appear to be.
Okay.
No! Stop that pop-up screen!
Sinclair.
Name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate. And I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
Okay, this is getting weird fast.
Now you're catching on.
To...
Just how weird this is gonna get.
Oh, great. Don't know if I want that. I'm gonna... Oh, weird. Okay. I don't know if I want that.
Well, I don't know if I wanted my dog to be turned into a bar of soap. But that happened, and here we are.
Your dog got turned into a bar of soap.
Whoosh!
Aww! Oh, it's so cute!
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking.
Oh, baby!
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil.
Oh, oh, it's so cute.
Pray, Sudsy. Go to your tray.
Oh, it's...
Sorry about
Don't
that.
yell at it. It's so cute.
And that's just the
I
beginning.
want to talk to the doggo. I want to talk
Before
to the
I
soap
begin
dog.
telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley,
Can I have Sudsy back, please? I want to have Sudsy... Bring the
let
dog
me
back.
Let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
Give me the dog. Okay, is your dog gonna pee in my bathroom towel? More flushes than me transformed into a sink.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
Okay, can I talk to the dog? I don't think I can talk to the dog on its own. I want to talk to the dog on its own. That dog was so cute. Oh, that dog was so cute. Okay, I got one more and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay, I've done front door, I've done back door, I've done the attic door. You know what? Piano.
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held
Goddess.
delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning
Everyday Symphony.
blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it.
Okay, discreetly clear your throat.
You introduce yourself, and yet still she does not open her eyes.
Okay, this is getting a little rude. Are you okay?
Finally, she opens her eyes, heaving a polite but obviously impatient sigh.
Maestro?
Okay, you had me scared for a second.
What is scary about a performer crafting a performance?
You were kind of a little bit catatonic.
It was coming along nicely.
By the look of it. Oh, do you know what? You were just standing there.
That was door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius. I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mio. You two have met, I'm assuming?
No. Is that Dulcimer?
No. Dulce Mio is completely different pronunciation, spelling, and comportment. Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The
Well,
talent
you are a
always
piano.
just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
Okay, the jingle from the Payday Loan commercial. I don't know. I think it's repressed memory. It's Valdivian's hold music. I can't get it out of my head. I've never told you. You know what? Let's go repressed memory. Why not?
How fascinating.
Let's see what she says.
Well, whatever you are playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Wait, who is this? Oh, keys. Okay, that makes sense.
So long, Maestro.
Right. So. Glasses off. Close the doors. Okay. Oh, I need the glasses on to see the data decks. Okay. Yeah, it seems to hate when I come into the data decks with the controller in. Okay, so we got a new bit from Dorian. Got the bedroom, we got the front door. So yeah. That's going on. Okay, we have Shelly, our shelf. Yeah, the bro slang's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, I think. We have keys. This is stunning. Honestly, like stunningly gorgeous. We have Beverly. Oh yeah, we need to go back and see Beverly as well. Sinclair, the sink. Dislikes oppression of the proletariat due to unrestricted capture of profit by the means of production and cured meats. Okay. Oh, I never went to see Lyric. Okay. Okay, Harper is Laura Bailey. Okay, Dirk is Johnny Young Bosch. Dislikes Harper. Great. So your likes and dislikes her. That's good to know. Got anybody else further down the list? No, we don't. Okay. Now, we did get a collectible from Keys. She did give us something. Where's her thing again? Yeah, the Door 33 sheet music. Okay, welcome to Specs. Here you can track how your own personality changes as you learn more from the objects around you. You receive +5 to one of your attributes after retaining a love, friend, or hate status with an eligible object for the first time. You can even plan out which attributes you might get by checking which specs icon shows up on each datable's profile in the data decks. Okay. So because we have made a couple of friends, we've got some points. There was obviously those interactions with Lucinda as well that helped. So there is that. Right, so I think with this is where I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay, right, save. New save. Hey. Oh, okay, the start thing just... So, let me just switch over. So, yeah, that's the everything. First go. Again, I knew a little bit of this because I played the demo, which lets you play like a couple of days worth of stuff, so I did already meet some of the characters, so like, obviously, there were some of them I knew going in. Obviously, Dorian being Ben Starr, Drysdale being Neil Newbon, and then going through the demo, it's like, okay, Skylar is Felicia Day. There's some characters I did in the demo that I haven't done here. There's like Kristoff, the treadmill, Chance, the D20. There's Bo, the table, and all that kind of stuff. So there is all of that. Right. I am gonna go, let's see, let's go raid Spoonie because she's also playing. Right. So yeah, sorry about Monday. It was really just a case of I kind of got hurt and that's what happened. I just wasn't up to streaming at all. Next week I have some things going on, so it might be a little different streaming wise. I'm still gonna try and do the 2 streams. They just might be on different days as it stands right now, just because of various things I've got coming up. But yeah, so thanks for hanging out, chatting, lurking, doing whatever. Say hi to Spoonie. She is obviously awesome and one of my besties. So I hope this has been entertaining. If it hasn't, I hope you find someone that does entertain you. Spoonie will probably be that person who entertains you, don't worry. And until next time, love you, bye.